back to Happily Booked, the bookcast for two kindred spirits. Believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
coming to you live from different locations. Okay, so yeah, that was a bit of a stressful struggle there for a second because I was like, I know it's set up right. So, but you have to kind of like, we were having technical difficulties for anybody who's like, why are you saying these words, Brooke? But, you kind of have to like, okay, let me turn the camera off and then turn it back on. So it like revamps, I guess, and things like that. So we're here. Everything's fine. I was a little worried though. I was like, it should be set up fine. Like me and Austin have not touched it. Like it's supposed to be exactly how it
How we
is.
left it.
Huh?
How we left it.
Yeah, exactly. So we're working. We're doing good. And it is recording. So this is not all for nothing. How sad would that be? I don't know how it's going to look on the recording once they're done. I feel like we're both a little laggy. Like my hands right
Mhm.
now might look normal, but to me at the moment they're like a little laggy. So I
I
hope
think
it's not.
last time it was fine.
Yeah, so I hope it's not, bad or noticeable or annoying to anybody's eyes. Um, okay. Don't drop me. I'm just a baby. Don't drop me. Um, Stetson's in the living room. He's being a good boy. He's
Oh, that's
so happy
good.
to have the couch back. I'm so happy to have the couch back and our dining table. I really wish y'all could have come down today. So y'all could like
Yeah.
see everything we've been doing and working on.
You need to do a convo with Brooke and Beck.
Well, I want y'all to actually see it in person first.
Oh, you want us to see it first?
Yeah.
We'll be there next Monday, Lord
Yeah.
willing.
Lord willing. Amen, sister.
Yes, take that one.
What'd you say? Oh.
Ella's getting a charging cord.
Oh,
She's trying to not disrupt.
that's nice of her. I didn't even
Ah,
realize you can see some of the wall. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to move the camera around so it was a little bit closer to me.
that's
But
okay.
it's not that bad.
I mean, they've seen the wall before.
I know. Poor people.
Just been a minute.
Poor souls. Um, yeah. Anyway, okay. I feel like it's been a long time. Anyway, what I was gonna say was Stetson's being a good boy in the living room. I've got my eye on him. But at the moment, the baby gate is not on the stairs because
Oh,
he sleeps upstairs now. And so, like, we were like, well, he should have access to his room, you know? And he can go up and down the stairs, like, confidently, perfectly good. I feel confident he's not gonna just tumble down the stairs. Um, but I really, I can't see him the entire
yeah.
time if he just goes upstairs. So, there's a camera in his room, but anyway, I'm jabbering. That's what I do best. We took some cute pictures yesterday.
Yes, you did.
They're very cute. They turned out really well. I'm not one for pink, but I was like, wow, this dress is really cute on me when doing the pictures and stuff. So it's like the only pink dress I have.
Who took the pictures?
My mom on my phone.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So I
She did
just
a good
wanted.
job.
Yeah, she did. I just really wanted a couple pictures just to like. I've told people, that we're having another child. So it's not a
Yeah.
secret. People know that. Like the people in my life know that. But I was like, I haven't posted anything, and I was just like, really wanted to make a cute little announcement post.
Yeah.
But I kept waiting and waiting and waiting until my next like ultrasound where the baby looks more like a baby instead of like a kidney bean. So I kept waiting and kept waiting. But as it turns out, thankfully, I actually don't seem to have gestational diabetes, so that's good.
Yay!
Woo! Still need to sort of watch my diet just a little bit, but um So that means I'm not going to a specialist and getting a million ultrasounds, which is kind of sad, but it's a good reason. So I just kept waiting and waiting, and then like, of course, turns out I don't have it. So now it blew my mind because with Stetson I had so many ultrasounds because of the diabetes, and
Yeah.
but people are like, yeah, you only get like 3, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that's far not enough, way not enough. So my next ultrasound's in like 2 weeks, and I was like, look, I'm not waiting another 2 weeks. We're taking some pictures. So, in case everybody's wondering, the baby's actually a lot bigger than what you saw in the post. So, I feel like I had something else to say, but it slipped my mind. So, how was your weekend?
Good.
That's good. Is that your room?
No, it's my mom's.
It's the
We were
blue.
doing stuff.
Sorry. You have a
Now, what were
yellow
we gonna
wall.
say?
Don't you
I
have a
do have a yellow.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Because your and your sister's favorite colors are like swapped or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is mom's. Dad's by himself this week, which I don't think he minds per se.
Yeah.
Um, like he can take care of himself, but we've been coming up here and making sure he has coffee. We did grocery shopping today. Loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher.
Yeah. That's nice.
Stuff that men of his generation don't do.
Right. They just don't have that ability and
Yeah.
that they're not in that category. So, yeah, that's nice though. I'm sure he appreciates it.
I'm sure he does.
Like I said, a lot. Well, okay. I guess if I have something else to say, it'll come back to me. I don't know. Um, what? Oh, I don't have a quote. Oh well. What
That's
have
unfortunate.
you
My mom's
read?
got some books by her bed. I can just flip one open and quote something.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to be a good quote or not because I've never read this book. Ladies and gentlemen, lunch is served in the morning room. When we all looked hopefully in his direction, and no one moved, he continued, "The morning room is at the back of the house, adjacent to the room where young Mr. Rivers' body was found. 60% of the people there were none the wiser, so he finally said, 'If you follow me, I will show you the way.' This sparked some cheerful noises from the assembled guests, though perhaps guest is too strong a word for whatever we were. Uninvited interlopers might be a better description, but we were certainly happy to discover that a meal was on the cards."
Amen.
Want to know what
That's.
that's from?
I don't know what that's from. I would like to know. I'm gonna guess it's a cozy mystery, though.
It is a cozy mystery. I
Or
wonder
maybe a
what
murder
gave that
mystery.
away. It is The Christmas Bell Mystery by Benedict Brown.
Oh, okay.
It's a Lord Edgington mystery,
Okay, yeah.
and it just happened to be beside her bed with a couple other books.
Convenient. Thank you, Mom, for doing that
Now
for
we
us.
could just get her to come on the show and do an interview.
I know, I know. Oh,
We could do it like this next week. Oh no, because we got to come down next week.
yeah. Maybe the week after.
She can't do Discord by herself. She'd be so confused.
Yeah, well, and then like what, if what if the camera's not coming up? It's the whole thing. That's a lot of pressure. Um, maybe the week after. Um,
Maybe.
cool. Good job, Becky. I
Yeah.
like that. Good job pulling that quote out of your mom's book. And
Thanks.
hopefully she doesn't mind while she's in Ohio. Uh, just
She's
opening her
fine.
books. That feels
It's not a
personal.
diary.
Yeah. It could be like one of those where like they cut out the inside and got secret notes in it or
Have a
something.
gun in there.
Yeah, gun. The murder weapon. That she's been hiding for 20 years. Anyway, this is taking a turn. Okay.
We've read too
Quote.
many murder mysteries.
I haven't read enough. I need to read some. I've watched a lot of true crime though. Um, let's see. Quote. We said hello. Quote. What's next? What have we finished? Okay.
Yes.
What have you finished since last week, which was the 13th, which was my dad's birthday?
Happy birthday, Dad. Nothing. I have
Okay.
not finished anything.
That's
You're
okay.
welcome.
That's fine. Um, life is life, and you know, you're running around with your kids and you're cleaning, and like that's all very important. Some
I
would
am
say
reading.
more important
I
than reading. So,
It's true.
oh my. You are reading. I feel like I cut
Yes.
you off.
No. No, you're good.
Okay. I'm reading too. Um, let's see. I don't know if I finished anything. Let me take a peek. And the answer is no. Because, I mean, I've been so tired. But that's not a great excuse. I'm always tired. Um, but no, like we got our furniture back last Wednesday, and so Austin took off Wednesday and Thursday, and he's off on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. So this has been really
Nice.
nice. He's been just off, and I said I told him I was like I'm really sad now. I've gotten used to you just being at home, so now you have to quit your job and stay home with me. I don't know how we're gonna afford it, but
To say the podcast isn't making us any money yet. You're gonna have to wait.
yeah. So now he's gonna go to work and I'm gonna be sad. And he was like, well, me too.
Aw.
Hold on. Anyway, you can edit that out too.
Don't worry.
Um, yeah, so we got so much done though with him being here. Like, we got the furniture where we wanted it because the floor was done, thank God. And the furniture came actually a week? It was a lot earlier than we thought it was going to, so that was really exciting. So he took that day off and then the Thursday and has been off, and we've been cleaning out our closets and stuff and like moving furniture around and things like that. So we've been doing a lot of cleaning as well, or more like purging. We've been doing a lot of like purging. So, which is good. I've gotten rid of a lot of clothes. I mean, nothing has made it to Goodwill yet, but the back of the van is packed full of boxes. And I'm like, good job, us. Except I need to go in there and find a box that had a bunch of electronics and like get my laptop back out of it.
Oops.
Well, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get rid of it, and I just sort of had all of our electronics in one little pile, and almost all of it except my laptop was stuff we were just going to get rid of. So I think Austin just put it in there and then took it outside. So I just need to go grab it out. And I mean, if anything, I feel like we should at least clear our old phones off and like clear my laptop off and stuff before just sending it to Goodwill or whatever. We thought about like trying to sell the phones and stuff to Verizon, but I don't think he wanted to go through that effort. So it's like just get rid of it. I don't want it. Um so it's been nice. He's been like helping push me to clean. And now he's at work, so I haven't cleaned anything. Um so, but because of all that, I haven't really been reading either. Um to look at Stetson, see what he was doing. He's fine, everyone. He's fine. He's a 2.5-year-old goblin, but he's fine. He's actually a pretty good boy. Um, yeah. So I'm still reading the same things, including this. And I'm gonna hold this up and we're gonna take our little picture. Okay? Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, my phone keeps vibrating on the table. So I didn't know if it was too loud or not. Okay. Okay. This is What Kind of Paradise by Janelle Brown, which I'm enjoying, but I am nowhere near done. I am right
Book
here.
club is
What is
book club
this?
is tomorrow, right?
It is. My mom and sister were here yesterday, and take the pictures. And I said, "So have you started the book? Like, actually, I think I said, are you done with the book? Because normally she's like done with them 3 years
Like
in
3 weeks.
advance,
Yes.
And she was like, "Nope, haven't even started." And I was like, "Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better." Um, but she said the audiobook was only like 5 hours or something, so she was gonna just start it and probably finish it
And listen to it
today.
on 2.0.
Right, mega speed, and then be done with it. So, and my audiobook for it, the loan I took out through Libby just came through yesterday, so I might try to do that.
You better listen to it on 2.0 as well.
That's not happening. I won't retain any of it. Um, I'm enjoying it. I just like the problem was I started other books that I want to read a little bit more than this. And now it's like I just want to read those. Like I'm not feeling fully committed to reading this first. Like when you're having such a good time, you just want to keep reading that book, you know? And that book is The Hobbit. So I am much further along in that one. I'm over 50% of the way through now. And I have it physically, like in a paperback form. But I also took out the ebook through Libby. And technically it went back this morning, but my Kindle's on airplane mode. So it's not gonna be sent back until I take it off of airplane mode.
Oh,
Life
that's
hack.
funny.
I guess the account though takes it back, so I don't feel like somebody's waiting on me for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I'm just guessing. Um, but they're gonna have to keep on waiting while it's on airplane mode. So yeah, somebody told me that. I don't remember who told me that. I feel like it was Katie. And she was like, a little life hack for you. Leave it on airplane mode and it won't get sent back until you turn it off. So that's
That's
where I'm
funny.
at with that. I'm really enjoying it though. They just went through that forest. I can't think of the name of it, but where the spiders are. Oh, I would have just died. That would have been it for me. Um, so I'm having a really good time with it. It's just really enjoyable. It's just a really fun adventure.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying seeing how it ties in with the Lord of the Rings. It's been so long since I've watched any of them. So it's like I know what happens, but it's been quite a while. So it's not like I could win a trivia quiz over it. So,
I'm pretty
but
sure I wouldn't either.
yeah, it's just I don't know about that. It's been a while, but it's fun to like revisit and like see how everything's tying in with that series because I've never read any of them, but it's been probably even longer, I guess, since I've watched The Hobbit. I don't know. Um, we went through DVDs because in the living room, there's a shelf above what's it called? Our air filter for the house. And, which was covered up by the TV for a while because we just move stuff around every now and then. But now we've mounted the TV on the green wall. And
Oh, okay.
so now we have easier access to the shelf and the air filter. Which the TV was over on that wall in the past, but it wasn't mounted to the wall, so now it's up there. So we went through those shelves, and I had a bunch of DVDs. So like I went through and like picked what I was gonna get rid of and stuff, and I actually have the Lord of the Rings movies. So I think I don't have the Hobbit movies, but I'm not too stressed about that. Um, Especially because apparently they're not super accurate anyway. But was it you that told me the Lord of the Rings series was actually pretty accurate with the books? Somebody told me that.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I think after I read them, I will watch them again, and I think that'll be fun. So I remember when I was younger and watched the Lord of the Rings. This is all just very fuzzy, so I don't really like know which movie it was. But like when he has the ring and they're like hiding just off a path in the woods, and I can't think of what they're called, except they remind me of the well, I can't even think of them either. But they remind me of the creatures in Harry Potter that protect Azkaban. And they're trying to get the ring.
What it's called.
I can't remember what they're called. I really for sure like that
I
was on the
know.
end of my tongue. I, I keep wanting to say Death Eaters, but that's not right.
No, I think Wraith is what they're called in Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
They're
okay.
Wraiths.
And I remember that was like so spooky to me.
What are they called in the Hobbit? I mean, in the. I have no idea. Oh. I was asking Emma. Sorry.
She was our only hope, so now we've
But that's in the. I think that's in the first one that you're thinking about. I think
oh,
that's
okay.
when they're first on the road and they're coming down the path, and the hobbits hide like underneath
Like the
a
roots
tree.
and stuff.
Yeah, the roots of a
Yeah.
tree. Yeah.
I remember that spooked me when I was a child, and I was like, ooh, I wonder how I'm going to feel as an adult.
And what's that show that you and your sister used to watch that's filmed here that has Vecna? Stranger Things. So I have Lord of the Rings on VHS. That's how old I am. Um, and when the girls were little, they've seen it twice now, I think. But the second time we were watching it, they were watching Stranger Things, and one of the what are those things called? Huh? Is that what it in the Lord of the Rings? No. Um. Oh my gosh. The they're not. Huh? I don't know. I almost said gargoyles, and that's wrong. Oh my
Not
gosh.
gargoyles.
Ah. Anyway, one of the guys is coming up over the hill to fight the prince. I forget his name, and he gets killed. The prince gets killed by this guy, but he's coming up over the hill, and Ella goes, Vecna, Vecna, whatever his name is. And I was like, who are you talking about?
That's funny.
But he looks like the guy from Stranger Things, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I haven't watched, I think there's like 2 seasons of Stranger Things I haven't watched. Like the last two,
well, there's some guy named Vecna.
apparently. And you have to, that's how it's pronounced? Vecna?
Is that how it's pronounced? Yeah.
Interesting. Um, yeah. So I'm really enjoying The Hobbit. All of that to say, I'm having a good
We went
time.
all around the world to get to that one.
Oh, so's Bilbo. He's going all around. All kinds of little circumstances and pickles they're getting into. And I will say I was getting a little annoyed at first when Gandalf was still with them and like still pulling them out of every single pickle they were in. And I was like, look, is he gonna be here the whole time to save your butts every single time? Come
Yeah,
on.
Bilbo's not the smartest hobbit.
No. I don't think
I don't
any of
think
them
any
are.
hobbits are supposed to be smart, but
No. He is braver than he thinks though, I think. He's braver than he feels like he is. Does that make sense? Um
yeah.
and that's coming out. But I was glad when Gandalf was like, "All right, peace. Have fun. I'm going back now. Stay on the trail or you're going to die." And I was like, "Finally, now they have to like take care of themselves." Uh all 100 of them, all 14 of this party. Such a big party to be traveling. I mean, I guess they're
Well,
trying to get into a mountain and maybe defeat a dragon, so that's kind of a big deal.
yeah. I was going to say a long time ago. when you were traveling and you weren't in a car with locked doors and windows.
Windows that
You
roll up.
traveled with a lot of people for protection.
Yeah. And even if you had a van with a couple people, a dragon's not gonna.
It's true.
It's not gonna stop a dragon.
No.
Oh. Oh, I don't know where Stetson is. I think I heard him though. I think he's just in
Time
the
to get a
living room.
camera in the kitchen.
Well, he can't go into the kitchen. I blocked that off.
Oh, okay.
This is me blocking it
He can
off.
just go upstairs.
Yeah, he can just go up the stairs and be in our room and mess with whatever's in our room. So I hear a plane outside. Yeah, and I haven't read any more in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I plan to. I was just trying to stop and like prioritize this book.
Yeah.
Person seen in the living room. I bet that's Stetson. But obviously this has not been working out. Not because I don't like it. I like it. I just don't want to sit there and read it. I want to read The Hobbit instead. And whew, the days just pass so fast. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's in the living room. Okay, just making sure. It's it's a little more anxiety inducing when nobody's up there to kind of watch him for me. Um like my sweater, I did not make it.
It is cute though.
I got it to take. I was gonna wore it over some of the pictures that we took over the dress, and I was gonna
Mm-hmm.
like do more, and like be like, oh, off the shoulder or whatever. And it was so humid. Oh my gosh! So we took like a couple, and I was like, oh, coming off. I don't even care. Nope, not staying on any longer.
You're gonna do some sexy baby pictures?
Yeah. Definitely. And sweat glistened as well. Like I was really going all in. Um, so yeah, I really think you should read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy though as well. Although I am
I
still,
probably will.
yeah, have not gone further at all with it, but I will. I will. Um, yeah. That's about it.
Yeah.
So this book was about the daughter and the dad who live in isolation. They live in a cabin in
Mm-hmm.
Montana. It's the mid 90s.
Yeah.
And her mom died when she was like 4 or something, and so then now they live out there in isolation. She's homeschooled, and she never gets to go to town unless it's with her dad, who rarely ever wants to go to town because I guess he's such a recluse now, even though he used to be like a
Mm-hmm.
professor in some kind of something. Like he used to be out in the world, but then something, I guess, happened that made him hate society and hate the world. So now he's trying to push that on his daughter, and it's not working out. But
Yeah.
you guess I'm not far enough. I'm just throwing out theories. This is all alleged. But you are guessing that something's not about that's not true. Like maybe her mom's alive and whatever. I'm guessing that you're probably right. I'm feeling like it's some kind of abduction situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe this is her real dad, but he has abducted her and taken her away into the woods and raised her there because like then he's ended up not getting along with the views of his wife or whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Or going a little further, going a little crazier. Um, his family died. His real daughter and his wife died,
Oh.
and he abducted another girl, and it like a delusion, and
Mm-hmm.
has just taken her and raised her in the woods in Montana. And some things are starting to pop up for her. Like when he'll sometimes leave her for like a weekend because he's got to go somewhere because he's got to make money somehow in order to live. So he goes and does whatever, and she'll be at home alone. So she's been trying to like investigate in like his locked study when he's not there and things like that. And
So
so
bold.
I know. So some things are coming up that are making her question stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely feel, I could be wrong, but I definitely feel like it is some sort of abduction situation. And there's a whole thing with like her name maybe not even being her name and stuff.
Oh.
So,
Well, I mean, if you abduct someone, you would want to change their name.
right. Exactly. So,
I mean, if you abducted Kelly and you keep her name Kelly, they're looking for a
they're
Kelly.
looking for Kelly. And yeah, especially if you have abducted a toddler who's not going to really remember what their name was and everything like that would work out better for you as the abductor. So,
Yeah. Give her
so
some name like Amanda.
right.
It's pretty far away from the letter K.
Yeah. A. Okay. I think you're right. I think you're onto something. So it's interesting. It is a little bit like the chapters aren't very long, but the chapters feel slow. Like it's a very
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a quiet, slow book, but at the same time, there's suspense starting to build. And so I like all of that. I just, you know, I just want to read I want to read about the dwarves and the Hobbit going through the on their adventure to slay a dragon. So it is what it is. So I don't know. I really highly doubt I'm gonna finish it by tomorrow evening, but we will see.
I mean,
And
I've seen you read that amount. I mean, you could.
I've done some amazing things in my life.
You're an
so
amazing person.
so I could put away like 2 books before tomorrow night. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try, and I'm still gonna read it. I hope they don't spoil it too much for me if I don't finish it. We're also meeting at a restaurant instead of the bookstore, so I'm excited about
Okay.
that. I can like actually eat food. Um,
Somebody was listening.
I know. Well, did we talk about this? The bookstore was being sold.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody has bought it, though, I think, who's going to keep it a bookstore and everything. But it's just a matter of the company who hosts our book club and
Mm-hmm.
supports it, and if they're going to continue with the bookstore, I guess. I would much rather just keep meeting at restaurants. Okay? I would
Mm-hmm.
much rather just do that. Um, because of location, I don't love where the bookstore is and of how much driving I have to do in order to go to the book club. It would be easier to just
Mm-hmm.
meet at a restaurant somewhere else. And although the bookstore does sell food and drink, it's not fulfilling food. Does not give me fulfillment. And there's no soda. And I don't drink alcohol even if I wasn't pregnant. So
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. You could just drink water. That's what I've been drinking. I'd like a soda
They
every
don't
now
even
and
have
then.
tea.
No?
Just booze.
Yeah,
Booze or water.
just
That's
booze and
it.
water. And I for sure thought, though,
Wow.
I was like, okay, rum and Coke. You've got Coke and Diet Coke, probably, right? Nope. They don't even have that. So I'm like, okay. All right,
They have
then.
like bougie champagne or
I
something.
guess so.
What are
And
they serving?
I'll take a picture of their menu and send it to you. I know they've got wine. I don't know.
I get wine and books, I guess.
I'd much rather it be soda and coffee and books, personally, and maybe some pizza rolls. So
Give the pregnant lady some pizza rolls,
that's what I'm
man.
saying. So we were actually meeting at a pizza place,
Oh,
and I'm
nice.
very excited.
You love pizza.
I love pizza, and I'm gonna get like whatever garlic sauce they have too, and I'm gonna go to town. Um, I'm not gonna go too crazy to town. We actually ate pizza the other night, and
I had pizza for lunch.
pizza's so good.
Gluten free.
Oh, that's nice. I could have gotten a gluten free option, but we were all sharing, so I was like, I'll just get, since I don't have the diabetes, I'll share with them. Um, but I only had one slice anyway. Like it was so big
Oh.
that I had one slice, but I had a garlic sauce cup that I was not going to share with anybody else, so that was mine. So I'm excited for more pizza. I like pizza. I might get like nobody ever has wheat dough except Your Pie Pizza, which we had one near us. May it rest in
And they
peace.
closed.
Yeah, I am still mad about that. That's been like it's been like 3 years now. Like I will never let that go. Because they're the only place that has wheat pizza dough. And I'm like, that was like perfect for when I was pregnant with Stetson.
And their gluten free pizza was actually tasty.
Yeah. Now, the pizza place we ate at the other day has cauliflower crust, but I was trying to look it up, and if I did have the diabetes, it's not necessarily better anyway. Because of
Oh,
like, I guess they're balancing out the recipe with other stuff.
yeah. Hmm.
And it would make my sugar rise anyway. So it's really I think gluten free is okay, but wheat is like top tier. I would still get wheat now if the other places had it, but it's fine. I am so upset about Your Pie shutting down. I will never let that go. Um, maybe another one will be built near me at some point.
She was telling me where there's a your pie. I'm sorry.
There's one kind of near y'all,
Yeah, that's
and
what she was saying.
it's relatively new. I think it's been there for like 2 years now or so. I don't know. I ate there with Austin and a friend. I guess a couple years ago now. That was before
When they
Stetson was
opened,
born. I think it was when I was pregnant with him. So anyway, um, pizza tangent. So yeah, those are my theories about what kind of paradise I'll see if I can finish it. We'll see. I don't know. I've not gotten much further in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I plan to because I was having a really good time with that. It's so funny. It was so funny. I was only like 12% of the way through the book and I was like, it is so funny. Like, I definitely think Becky would like this. Now that's bold considering I'm only 12% of the way through. But I think that's all. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Emma and I are still listening to Three Bags Full, which is
Yes.
based on the movie The Sheep Detectives.
Mm-hmm.
And we have lined up to listen to Courting Miss Lancaster, which is the second in a series that Seeking Persephone is based on. And we just watched Charade with my dad yesterday, which I've seen Charade several times before. I love Charade. I have it on DVD, I think. But Emma actually fell asleep during it. But it's a Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn movie. And it's funny because Audrey Hepburn was sitting eating breakfast at a chalet and she had sunglasses on and she was hardly recognizable. But Emma says, "That looks like Audrey Hepburn." And I said, "It is Audrey Hepburn." She goes, "Oh, I guess that's why it looks like her."
That
But
makes
Charade
sense.
is a really good Alfred Hitchcock movie. And
Okay.
it's a thriller. And it's got a lot of bigger named actors in it that are recognizable even today. Um, so it was really good. I don't know if any of his movies were made into books or not, because he was a screenwriter. I don't know that he wrote books. I actually haven't researched that, but that'd be a good book to read if it was a book.
Yeah.
But It's funny how many movies are based on books.
Mm-hmm. I remember, like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago at some point, which it's crazy it took me that long to realize. But I don't even know how I realized it. But I just realized when I was reading something or I wanted to read something and it was and there was a movie based off of it, I had never realized that that movie was based off of a book, and then it just like clicked in my head that most movies are. Most movies and shows have a book basis that inspired it, and it blew my mind. Like, more than it should have. Like, it was just so crazy for me. It was a revelation. I was like, this is I'm wow, an epiphany, if you will. um I watched something with Megan, probably. And I was like, that looks a lot like Winona Ryder. And Megan was like, it's because it's Winona Ryder. So that your other little story reminded me of that. And I was like, well, duh.
That's funny.
I guess so, huh?
I go to church with a lady who every time I see her, I think she looks like Ashley Judd. It's not Ashley Judd, but and if anyone was wondering,
You're like,
her
and
name's
it is.
Allison, actually. But
Allison Judd.
every time I see no, every time I see her, I'm like, Ashley Judd. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have too.
Yeah, we're just kind of chilling this week, huh?
Well, I've actually been doing a lot of, like you said, cleaning.
Yeah.
So I haven't really made time. I should be listening. I was just thinking about this. Should have been listening to Three Bags Full while we've been doing our cleaning.
Yeah.
But we haven't exactly been in the same room the whole time. We are watching Pride and Prejudice,
Oh, fun.
the Colin Firth version that I,
Yeah.
watched when I was 16. She goes, Emma says, it's boring. I was so mad at her. She
Not
said,
us both betraying you on different levels with Pride and
yes.
Prejudice.
She said the Keira Knightley version was much better. And I was like, the Keira Knightley version is like 1/3 of the book.
Yeah.
The Colin Firth version is the book.
It's probably also like, which one has she watched first? The Keira
Keira
Knightley one?
Knightley.
So it's
Yeah,
like
she's never seen.
that one's in her head.
The Keira Knightley version is very good. I'll give you that. It's very good.
It's just not the entirety of the story.
It's not. And the relationship of the parents, how they're portrayed to actually love each other, is very opposite of how it's portrayed in the book. Um, Although I didn't mind that portrayal of them, that's just not they didn't really have a good marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, I guess it was okay for the time period, but also that really heavenly kiss in the Keira Knightley one would not, doesn't happen in the book or in the Colin Firth version. Although they do throw in a kiss at the end of the Colin Firth version after they're married. And in those days, it never would have happened before.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. They were trying to make it a bit more
so
sultry.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I like it, but I am also from a different generation. I know.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like that one's is that the first one you watched?
No,
Oh, but
no,
it
the
does have
BBC
the whole
had,
book.
yeah. So the BBC actually has two different versions prior to that one that I've seen. And then there's a version that Hollywood did, which was terrible, by the way. I mean, I don't even know how I've recognized it was Pride and Prejudice. Maybe because I saw the title in the beginning. No, actually, I don't think I saw the title in the beginning. I was watching it, and I guess I heard some of the names. I was like, "Is this Pride and Prejudice?" The dresses were wrong. That it was a different time period as far as the clothing went, so they couldn't even get the costuming right, and it was just all wrong. I'm like, this is not. But true to Hollywood, they've got to mess up everything they do
Yeah.
that's based on a book. The BBC, I think, tries to be more accurate when they do things, but some of the ones that I had seen were probably boring, but I liked them. Like, I don't think I would have the girls watch those with me because I'm pretty sure that they would find them boring. But I never thought the one with Colin Firth was boring.
Yeah. Good to know. Because I haven't watched any of them, so. And
Well,
I've
if you lean closer to Emma's likes and tastes, you probably won't like Pride and Prejudice either with Colin Firth.
well,
Both Keira
I
Knightley.
DNF'd the book, but it's not something I'm not willing to go back to. Um, I don't know. I think it depends on the first one I watch. A lot for me. Because I watched
Yeah.
the most recent Great Gatsby, and I don't want to watch any other one
You can
because
come in.
that was like, for a while, that was like my favorite movie overall.
Hmm.
Like, I just love that. I just love that movie. Um, with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. But I know there's a couple others, and I'm like, I just don't.
Yeah, I bought them today.
And I just don't want to like risk hating them, I guess, or not liking
Yeah.
them. So that's my only good example for your Pride and Prejudice issue. So,
Well, you can take
well,
one out and lay in here, and I'll leave her much.
That's my dad talking, in case you're wondering.
I'll leave.
I figured.
You're fine, Grandpa. They edited anyway.
Well, we're pretty much done anyway, I guess, because I've
Yeah.
not got anything else to say that's book related or
Yeah, I
anything
got cleaning
related.
to do anyway.
Yeah, I need to clean a little bit more and then maybe move around our recording situation. So, we'll see.
Pregnant people be doing the most.
I know. I know.
Okay.
Here, dog.
That's it?
Yes, for me, that is all. For you, I guess
All
that's
right.
all. Woo!
Don't do that. That was the first time the whole episode I think I noticed you doing that.
I did good. I think that was the only time.
All right. So thank you, Kindred Spirits, as always, for listening. It's wonderful to know that there are so many of you in the world. Thank you, Miss Tracy, for everything that you do for us. Great pictures, by the way, of Brookie and
Yeah,
the baby.
the bib.
You did a great job, the baby. And thank you to the Sideways Sheriff. If anyone is interested in drifting, he drifts and it looks like a lot of fun. And you should check out drifting and check out the Sideways Sheriff. And that's it from us. So until next time, stay happily booked.
Bye.